What's going on, gang, and welcome back to them hard motherfucking feelings.
Sure.
I'm your host, H. Foley, coming at you from Tooties. We're in Tooties. We're out back in the addition. They're still working on the joint over there.
The boys are jammed up.
Putting the finishing touches on the hard feeling studio over there in the icebox.
Uh-huh.
I got this dickhead sitting next to me, breathing down my neck. Kevin James Ryan.
Hey, thanks for fucking finally talking to me. We're sitting here like two lead singers of a band that don't talk no more. We're like fucking Van Halen and Eddie Hagar or whatever the fuck the other guy's name was.
How you doing? Things good?
Yeah, right? Jesus
right, good.
Christ. Talk about turning it on.
Give it up for T-Bone McScruffin. It's Toby McMullen, everybody.
What's up, dude?
That's enough from him.
Yeah,
He's
Jesus.
like one of those 80s comics you hear about on heroin until they push him out on stage, and then he hits it, baby.
Wait till those lights hit me. And then
I'd like some H.
And then I'll puke on the front row.
and I'll ignore you for an hour.
I wish I could get on some H. I wish it was smooth sailing. Take my cares away. Take my troubles away.
Sure you could.
What? Get on the spike strips
Yeah, why not?
down there in fucking Kensington.
Spiking up.
Oh,
Hachi machi. Kensington Passport.
Who said it looks like RoboCop?
Fucking our buddy Mike. That it looks like where he's like, dude, I was watching videos of fucking Kensington the other day. The place looks like RoboCop. It was all right.
What's going on, boys?
Nothing.
Yeah?
What do you got?
I got a lot on my mind.
Yeah, you're out there. You're not. I had to ask you, is everything okay? Which I don't like doing, by the way.
Sure, you don't want to get inside this head.
Man.
I'll tell you that.
I'm sitting over there.
You got the aliens out there in Las Vegas, which I've been telling you about. There's a lot going on with that.
Yeah.
They're coming to get me,
Sure.
bring me back home. I told them I ain't going. I like the pizza down here.
I got a new life.
I met a girl down here.
These are good people. They like me.
Don't nuke them.
I'm someone down here.
What's my beef? What do I got? I got a real messy apartment that I've been really procrastinating with.
Really? You're usually a real go-getter when it comes to that kind of stuff.
I haven't been the best. I've been putting a lot of things off in the apartment.
Okay.
Which I know have been probably driving the bird crazy.
Sure.
I was real hungover on fucking Friday, which I didn't like.
Really? Because we loved it.
Yeah. No heaters. Starting tomorrow. No.
Starting 2024.
No heaters. Friday night was the last time I had a skeeter.
That's great.
And I don't think I'm going back this time. I don't want to feel bad anymore.
Does that cold sore smoke or no? Is he on his own?
It's got me a little sicky. I don't like it.
Oh, God.
So I feel a little stiffy, a little sicky.
Stop saying that. You're 50.
Yeah.
You don't have kids either. You can't do baby talk when you're 50 and don't have kids. That's fucking Chester Molester vibes.
I still want to go night-night. I'll tell you that.
Are you okay?
Did you just eat a word?
Yeah.
No. I just burped from that fucking store-brand tuna salad that Luke got me. It's in plenty of olives.
No, Luke didn't get you. You ordered tuna salad from the store.
He actually did a really good job with it. It was a little too many olives and not enough cucumbers. But other than that, it was pretty good.
It was the most specific order that's ever been ordered.
Yeah. You're a very... Foley starts off with, I'll do a salad, no lettuce. That's what Foley says.
Curveball up front.
And the deli guy immediately goes, what the fuck is wrong? Like, they look at you like, what? I'll do a salad.
Where you would normally put the lettuce, put croutons.
Yeah.
All right.
What's the French fry sitch back there? You got something fresh coming out? I'll wait for a new fry.
All right, first thing you got to know is that I'm a jazz man.
I
I'm
like
in
to
the zone.
play. I have my own fucking ideas.
Sure.
I will say this. That might cheer you up a little bit. I owe you a public apology for not having your back on the chopped up sandwich. It just hit my algorithm. It gets to skinny guys slower, I think.
You're the early adopter.
This is the most...
You know, we spend a lot of money to try to keep it from you. A lot of money in PR. You don't want it getting out there.
This thing is brilliant.
Yeah.
Sure, yeah. Sure.
You'll come around.
No, I won't.
Sure you
I'm
will.
telling you not. No.
Tebow and I were talking about the chopped cheese omelet.
I said, that's so funny, dude. I said I came up with the best idea ever. Chopped cheese omelet.
Did I not co-sign it for you? You're gonna need a celebrity endorser.
Yeah, you're gonna need a fat guy. Think someone's gonna believe your skinny ass when it comes to
You think when I walk into that fat guy meeting and you're up there sweating and they're all sitting there quiet and I go, guys, the kid's got something.
He's with me.
He's with me.
I got a little 2-3 things.
Okay. I had more, but all right.
Oh, sorry. Well, okay. I apologize.
I appreciate everybody reaching out to me about the Ozempis.
Okay.
People reaching out, giving me their, their experience and stuff like that, giving me positive reinforcement, letting me know what I'm looking into. I'm going to pull the trigger on that tonight when I get home or tomorrow morning. I'm not 100% sure. I want to be fresh to do it.
Okay.
I also switched up my heart medication. No longer on Lipitor. Crestor. Got me a Crestor. Took it up a notch. Still not quite happy with where the cholesterol is. Which I might have told you about that. Did I tell you about that?
I don't know.
Told you about that last week. But
This feels like that scene from Seinfeld when George brings his mail to the diner. And Jerry's like, you brought your mail? He's like, I'm bringing something to the table. You're just like listing stuff in your apartment.
there is
You're
one.
really building the bridge as it's happening.
There is one pretty big development in the Foley household that
Thank
has
you.
been on my mind since this morning. We have a new addition in the family.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
You're pregnant.
I'm pregnant. Yeah, triplets. Patty, Patty's
You
been,
knocked up your mom?
She's a good girl.
she was throwing it
I'll
at
make
me.
right by
I was drunk.
So listen,
I told her it felt weird.
but kind of nice.
We got the one Dawg down there, Daisy, who I love. But when they got our original golden retriever, Yingling, back, I think he was a post 9/11. He was a 9/11 doggy.
No, that's not a thing. Your family just attributes stuff to 9/11.
Sure, we're Americans.
He's our 9/11 dog. Man, you guys can really take a crisis and make it about you, huh?
So what, does he like sniff for bombs or what is it? No, I kind of kicks it.
Yeah, he just
No, I'm
hangs
just
out.
saying they got him right around 9/11.
Yeah, but you understand that's weird. You're the only guy I've met that ever says I have a 9/11 dog.
I don't say I have a 9/11 dog.
You just said he's our 9/11. He was our 9/11 dog.
It's like a friend you made on 9/11. It's my 11 dog.
Yeah, I didn't make this up.
My 9/11 homie.
Okay.
I may or may not have been one of the first people to put the American flag out on 9/11, just so you know. 2nd Avenue, Manhattan, 34th Street. Just letting you know.
Mm-hmm.
Am I a hero? Maybe.
Here we go. I mean, you really fancy yourself a hero, don't you? This fucking guy. You were coked up. You were shaking it out for fucking Coke rocks.
Hey, you probably spilled Kool-Aid on it and hung it out to dry.
Slip right through it.
Yeah.
Anyway, the point being is that when my parents got Yingling, they did a really good job with it. Great dog. Fucking fantastic. Never barked. Fucking just a really good dog. And then when they got Daisy a few years ago, I don't know. The dog, we love the dog. The dog's great. She just stinks.
Mm-hmm.
She barks at fucking everything. She barks so much that the neighbors called the cops on her.
You got to transport that dog on like the hand truck with the Hannibal Lecter mask, dude.
And she has every bullshit story in the fucking world about why well, it's only if the door slams 6 feet away and blah, blah, blah. And, she has, the dog's a teenager now. So you're not turning this dog around. And she did every bullshit fucking training thing. So my dad started getting sick, and she couldn't focus on it, and they were getting a little older, getting a little slowing down a little bit. But she did the collar, had the trainer come over.
She stinks.
She did this, she did that, and the fucking dog is just a goddamn maniac. When you're down there having a fucking barbecue, you got the family over, you'll be sitting there and out of nowhere, just fucking freaking the fuck out.
Like a Foley does.
And then, yeah.
The dog is the temperament of the household it's in.
Sure, and then the sister-in-law.
That's why Kibby's dog's always doing paperwork.
Yeah.
This is
Fucking smoking cigs and drinking black coffee. Like a goddamn gentleman.
Bitching
my
about
dog,
me.
The cops ain't ever been called on my fucking. He's complaining your dog's fat.
the IRS has shown up a couple of times. Hansi cooking the books. And then this one starts saying, well, you're not walking it enough, but yes, she is walking it enough, and you got to do this and you got to do that. And their dog's no treat neither, let me tell you that.
You got to burn the energy. That's what it is.
That dog's getting let out by that backyard pool.
No,
and then
she does. Listen, I am telling you, she walks the dog all the fucking
I know, but
time.
I'm telling you, a walk isn't enough. As a guy I'm a single father right now, as my wife's in Germany, I got this goddamn dog. We're walking for hours a day. A walk ain't enough. That dog's bonkos. That dog's got to run. Big dog's got to eat. You know what I mean?
Okay, so here's
throwing tennis balls.
okay. So
fucking
what?
dog
Listen,
park.
Hey, I don't fucking live there. I don't know what you want me to do. If I had the
Dude,
dog,
how
I
are you
would
taking
walk it.
offense to this?
I would
I'm
do
not
that.
telling you to. Sure, I'm not saying you wouldn't. You wouldn't. I'm saying that now. You for sure fucking wouldn't. You just said you haven't been cleaning your apartment. You think you're gonna be taking the dog for runs and jogs every day? Get the fuck out of here.
Fair enough, but that's why I wouldn't get a dog.
I'm not. Of course, but that dog has crazy energy. That
Yes.
thing's got to be running,
So
gunning.
I get a text. So the kids are off from school. So they spent the day
Stop
with
talking like that. Just fucking talk normal.
Fine. The kids are off from school. I get a text message today, not to the whole group of Foleys, just to me and my brother.
Which the side chats in your family are probably cutting. You guys probably really roll up the sleeves and throw some goddamn shade.
Talk about needles.
oh my, just 2 paragraphs and then a quick, nice guy though.
Yeah.
Don't say nothing.
You guys are probably big on bubbles. Pop up, stop. Pop up, stop. Pop up, stop.
Yeah.
Oh,
What
and
are
the
they
other
gonna
one's
say?
watching the pop-up.
Oh,
Sure.
yeah. You guys are
Anywho,
hunkered in.
I get a text message today. It's got 2 pictures in it. One is of the grandchildren of my mother holding this baby golden retriever, and the other is a close-up of the said baby golden retriever, and it says, "This is my new dog, blah, 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 blah. Love yous. Talk to you soon. Bye." Now,
Even that's a fold. That is a.
here,
I believe you. I'm
I
just
have it
saying.
here.
That is a very. That's like, don't tell me not
this
to
is-
have.
This is Bentley, my new dog. The children and Aunt Sheila love him. Can't wait to meet you.
Okay, that's a little cold. That's a little warmer than you interpreted it.
Sure.
You can't tell me what to do. Bye.
I put my spin on it. Now, no one ever said you can't get a dog. She's a grown woman. She can do whatever the fuck she wants.
Sure.
I mean, if the other one wasn't a fucking nightmare and we didn't have to fucking... Because we don't give dogs back. We got this. This dog's part of the family now.
He's a teen. You can't give a teenage dog back. You can
I
give any
know.
dog back, but definitely not one that fucking knows you.
Of course.
Batty, what are you doing? I thought we had a good day.
I know the garage code. Come on.
Anyway, the point is, she knew she shouldn't be doing it because she never told anybody about it.
Sure.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Right? Now,
Yeah, but she doesn't need to. She doesn't need your clearance.
she kind of needs...
She's not in a conservatorship or whatever.
She needs my brothers a little bit. You know?
Because he's the boots on the ground down there.
He's the patriarch of the family at this point.
I think old folks getting a dog is great. My folks got a new puppy, and it's kept my dad active. They love this thing. He's running around. It's great.
Sure.
Yeah, but you got this other hellhound that's just going to teach this other dog
How to make a shiv. This thing's gonna be breaking a license plate in half.
Yeah, the fucking ways of the Sith. You know what I mean? It's just now he's going to be barking, and, she's no spring chicken. I told you when I was down there, the goddamn Swiss cheese in the fridge was all molded. Her place...
I don't remember, but I'm assuming I made the joke. It started off another cheese, bro.
Yes,
Okay.
her place ain't the cleanest fucking house in the neighborhood either. And I see this. I'm like, you're joking, right? You were somewhere. Somebody got a dog. Aunt Sheila got a dog. Somebody got a dog. She said, no, I got a dog. All right, you got a dog. How did this come about? Well, I've been down in the dumps lately, and I know the angles. That's something I would say.
You
I've
play
been
them.
down in the dumps lately.
Well, I've been keeping it tight. Yeah,
Yeah,
you're spinning yards. Yeah,
yes.
The Foley's.
We're lying.
Yeah, but you're not good liars, and not even lying. It's emotional manipulation. You start off with, as you know, I'm down in the dumps, so now you can't attack me because I've already laid down my weapon, which I'm really going to stab you in the back when you turn around. Yeah.
Exactly.
As you know, you roll over and play turtle real quick so you can't get
If
fucking
you hear
jabbed.
a
It's like
Foley-
jiu-jitsu.
If
so,
you-
so Patty goes into half guard. Foley goes in, moves in for the ground and pound, and she submits him.
Catch you in a leg lock. You think you're winning, but you're losing.
This guy's laying down. I was going to kick my ass.
If a Foley says, as you know, put your one hand on your wallet
Get your hard hat on, dude.
and ask for your keys back.
Slowly back out.
As you know, I've been down in the dumps, whatever. Hey, we all got problems, lady. Hey,
Get over it.
coming back, I'll tell you that.
What's the dog's name?
Bentley, which we're not Bentley people.
You guys aren't even Corolla people. Should have named that thing Miata.
Can't name a dog Pontiac Grand Am.
Come here, Oldsmobile. Hey, Buick. Hey, Skylark.
Your dog's going to get repoed, dude.
Hey, City Miles, get over here.
Oh, my God.
All right, okay.
All right, let me regroup. As you know, I've been down in the dumps.
As you guys know, I've been there. I've been dealing with a lot lately.
As you know, I got the down. I went to the doctor. Man, you can really him and haul. You can.
I'm not
Okay.
a good person.
As you know.
As you know.
As forementioned on many a pod, I am a bit of an asshole.
As you know. So, she's giving the sob story and stuff like that.
Okay.
Yeah, Bentley. What?
Let
Bentley?
the old, I know, but let the old.
I want her to be happy. I want her to be happy. I want her to do her thing.
Sounds it.
But, I just worry.
That what? Another dog's gonna bark. If she wants the dog, let the dog bark when you're down there. You know what I mean? It is what it is.
Yeah.
But I get what you're saying for sure. You're just adding another fucking chaotic. But maybe this one straightens out the old one.
And can I say this? This is a little morbid, all right? I'm not putting this out in the universe by any stretch of the imagination. But
This is gonna be. I don't know what this is.
I mean, the lady's fucking 70-something years old, and she goes out and gets a fucking dog that's probably going to live 16 years.
Mm-hmm.
What? I mean, hope to God I live that long. But then fucking I'm burying my mom. Now I got to take this fucking...
Dude, look over you're at the graveyard, the dog shit. Bentley, get out of there.
fucking legs shaking. Yeah, and I got to take this fucking
Bentley,
flea
no!
bag.
I got this fucking hellhound back to my fucking queen's apartment.
Yeah. It's like, what the fuck, man?
Sure.
That is crazy to look at a problem 16 years out.
Man, that's
It's what
a Foley
we do.
thing. Yeah. Hey, this seems great and everybody's happy. What about in 20 years?
Oh, in a decade and a half, I'm going to be jammed the fuck up.
No shit.
Talk about living in the moment, this guy.
I don't know. It was weird. A lot of things just kind of came at me at once this morning. I don't know.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
You'll get over it.
I guess.
What doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
Sure.
Uh-huh.
Sure. Cute dog, beautiful dog. I'm going to love the dog. I'm going to get to see him this weekend.
There you're going down.
Going down there, yeah.
That's nice.
Got
I got to go freak out on my mom. It's been 2 weeks. I got to go scream at her in person.
Siri, remind me.
Remind me. Set an alarm for 12 o'clock to yell at my mother. To
No.
yell at a poor widow.
We got a graduation down here.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, which we talked about. You're going to bring
Which
them
we
home.
talked about,
Sure.
but that number might get augmented a little bit because one of the other ones now just turned 16, and I've been icing him for the first
Oh, man.
15 and a half years of his life because I've been a loser.
Sure.
Now I got a couple of bucks in my pocket. I was supposed to call him back yesterday because he was out doing something, but they were having a little thing for him at the house. I never got around to it. Yeah, real. I don't know if it was like a weird moon or something. Just real bad weekend as far as.
I don't know. I mean, you got a puppy. The family was together. That doesn't seem like
No,
a bad
just
weekend.
me. I've just been.
You're nuts, dude.
Yeah.
You're crazy.
Looking over my shoulder, peeping around corners.
Sure.
Just no real motivation to really do anything.
Oh, that's great. Sure.
Jammed up, as you know.
As you know.
But I got to straighten that kid out a little bit too.
Uh-huh.
16th birthday. Hundy?
Yeah, 1, 2. Peace. of mind.
2? I'm not going into this for 7 Hundy. Because I was running my mouth. Was that a public episode or a
That was public because it was a listener question.
Damn. Jam me up.
Snake eye.
Luke.
I got COVID.
Yeah, I'm
I'm
all
all
loose.
delirious. I don't know. I was on drugs that episode.
I had to pay for the dog too. Is what I'll be telling
That's what I would
everybody.
be telling her. As you know, I had to pay for this dog.
As you know, I was high.
And not to mention, I told her to keep the Ozempic thing on the QT, and she's down there running her mouth like I won a major award.
You fucking Ed McMahon showed up to your house with a huge syringe. Said fat ass on it.
Yeah, dude. She's out there fucking putting my business out there.
Everybody knows you're fat. Wait, what? No one's at church go, wait, he's fat? I just thought he wore puffy sweatshirts.
About the Ozempics. I haven't even fucking taken a needle yet, and she's got me down 30 pounds. When I walk into this fucking
Well, you have
graduation
said
party, everyone's going to be like,
No.
he's still a fat pig.
As you know, you said you were down 30 pounds.
Yeah, but I was. That's not from the Ozempics. That's
You
just hard
were?
work.
You was?
Huh?
Was is past tense.
Well, you're confusing me. They're
No.
going to think, no, I've seen these people recently.
Okay.
Yeah,
You're all nuts.
sure.
Family therapy, Patreon,
And I got
$1
another
million
one.
level.
I got another one. My brother's around here running his mouth about, the cash. I get hit up from my buddy who I grew up with, he's
About what cash?
He's a wealth manager. He's like, hey, your brother said you have more money than you know what to do with. I'm jammed up over here.
God, dude.
This guy thinks I'm ready to put fucking money in yachts and stuff like that.
Okay.
He's like, give me a call, loan me 10.
I mean,
Okay, but the Foley playbook is to always move number one with situations like that involving family. You got to save face. So how far are you willing to take it with this guy?
What do you mean?
you gotta have a meeting. You gotta sit down, have the coffee, bottle of sparkling, something.
The guy calls you and says, your brother has told me you have more money than you know what to do with. You have to be like, well,
I
I'm
also
thinking
love
about
how-
doing some
Which, as
stuff.
you know, is so far from the case.
I love how your brother's like.
I know exactly what to do with it.
I love how your brother goes. He's
Trying
got
to get it
eight-
up my nose.
Your brother goes. He's got $8,000. He needs help. He can't manage it. So someone get him. Help this man.
Literally right.
That being said, I've had some I had a very interesting.
Wait till you hear this fucking
very
bullshit.
interesting weekend. Very interesting weekend.
And we're not talking about 9 holes of golf either.
Which I did play.
You did.
Uh-huh.
Man, everybody, you're all weasels. You're fucking running out to the burbs. You got your head up your ass. Patty's fucking screwing me. The apartment's a fucking mess. My brother's putting my financial business out everywhere. And I got to fucking go down there and drop $1,000 on these 2 little rugrats because I ran my mouth.
Give him a shot of Ozempic. Hey, you want to lose 10 pounds, kid? Get over here. Beach season's coming up. I'll have you by 4th of July. You can bounce a quarter off that thing.
Trade you this for a couple of Perkanoodles. He's cashing it in.
I put an offer on a house
Where?
in Pennsylvania.
What?
Yeah.
Lives in New York City.
Mm-hmm.
You always got to one-up me, don't you? You couldn't let me have it. What's it been? December, January, February, March,
I don't know
April,
what you're
May,
talking. Have
June.
what?
6 months he gives me the apartment so I can be the king of the castle.
You think I'm
Now
one
he's
up it?
throwing fucking it in my face with a half an acre. You couldn't give me it.
Yeah, I'm not. I wasn't giving you anything. This is an investment. This is a sound investment.
Who's going to live there?
Nobody. It's gonna be my city escape. Still gonna live in the city. Gotta live in the city. What? Well, what's the alternative?
You know, if you're not
Flush money away on a building in Astoria.
Luke, get on Indeed. We're taking.
We're killing it. I put a very
don't forget to include me in there.
We got a 3-man team worker.
All we need is an okay co-host, and I got to do the books, and we got a show, baby. Give me something give me somebody to bounce stuff off of.
How big?
It's big.
You're gonna blotz.
It's big. I made an aggressive offer.
What the fuck?
Looking to close.
Yeah, but
Going all
don't
in
they
with
want
deuces,
cash
huh?
up front for those kind of things?
I have I was pre-approved for a loan. They do that real quick online.
How does that work?
They do it real quick.
You wait, hold on.
I might have fudged, and this is a chicken fucking sandwich. Yeah, you know, it's like when you're trying to get that Amex limit bumped up a little bit.
Sure, you make $45 billion a year.
Yeah.
But for some reason, you need $100,000 quick.
You got that on you? I got a graduation party coming up.
I assume you don't know anything about mortgages and stuff like that, right?
Absolutely nothing.
So, how does that work? So you go.
I'm for sure not going to have all the answers for you, but please fire away.
All right. So you see a house that you like.
This is the ultimate Kippy move, dude.
What?
I just picture you sitting in bed being like, I'm not going to be able to sleep unless I get a house.
Yeah, that kind of happened. No, that didn't happen.
You got to put furniture and all that shit in there.
Wait, what? It doesn't
Yeah.
come furnished?
Does it have a pool?
No.
Loser.
Your house sucks,
Yeah,
dude.
dude. I'll see you in the fall. I'm not fucking standing in your backyard
Come over and help me rake leaves.
with no pool fucking in the middle of July like a dickhead.
Also, you're operating on the assumption I'm going to invite you.
I assumed that I would be.
No, not after these fucking rude remarks. What the fuck?
I'm going to get in there during the week and squat on you.
Yeah.
All right. So you see
Be vague with stuff.
Of course. All right. So you're on
This guy's be giving us-
2329 Apple Bottom Road.
Yeah, this guy's going to be giving me the fucking coordinates out.
I don't know any coordinates.
Now that's a left at the courthouse that are right at the Wawa.
Yes. Just a few clicks up from the Sunoco station.
Is there a Wawa close by?
I don't know.
What's the school district like?
Pretty good.
Really? All right. New construction?
No.
All right. Take it easy. Old construction?
What's old construction? It's not a farmhouse. I mean, it's
Colonial?
not like, I mean, what? No.
No?
In colonial?
Pre-colonial?
Pre-colonial? What was it, a mud hut?
It's mostly stonework.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Would you get one of those cabins in Valley Forge?
Terror behind the walls.
Park ranger trying to razzle you out of there. Goddamn dog. All right. So
Am I also zoom out? My wife is in Germany.
and she is not coming back.
not if this goes through.
Wait a minute.
This is like an episode of 90 Day Fiancé,
It's crazy.
dude.
It's crazy.
That's why.
It's
Hold on.
actually nuts.
All right. So you see,
You know what to do when you finally gain financial independence? Go debt up to your fucking eyeballs.
Hang on. So you see a house that you like. Let's say it's $400,000.
Okay.
Okay. You then go to a bank and you say, "Hey, I want to get a mortgage on this house."
Sure.
They don't cut you a check for $400,000, do they? Doesn't the bank pay it and then you pay the bank every week? Or do you
Every week.
Or do you actually get $400,000 put in your bank account for you to then complete the business with the realtor and the owner of the house?
No, I think the bank comes with the check. The bank's got to go inspect it and everything, and they got to appraise it. I don't know
Okay.
what happens at closing.
But you were approved.
I was approved for a loan, yeah.
This is the thing
For
that
a
we're
mortgage.
thing that we're talking. Approved for a mortgage.
Yeah. I mean, anybody can. I mean, you can get approved. You can get approved. You have better credit score than I do. And we
do.
make the same amount of money.
Uh-huh.
You can get approved for a mortgage.
Okay.
Oh, you for sure went to a guy with a gold tooth, man.
Yeah, it's not.
That's a nice dog. Is there Mrs. Baldhead in the picture?
Sound like I'm lying. Yeah, she's in Germany.
Sure, I could break you off something.
Do you listen to podcasts by any chance?
Hold on. On a
No, on a Sunday.
Sunday.
Yeah.
Well, that doesn't sound legitimate. As far as I know, Chase Manhattan Bank is closed.
No,
on
we got
Sunday.
this. Let me fucking reel it back in. On Thursday,
Take us back to where this hair got in your
well,
butthole.
I've been talking about this for honestly 18 months.
You have a good deal. You got listen. All right, he's got a flea bag apartment on the Upper West Side there, which is really Washington Heights. He's not paying a lot.
I've never claimed it's the Upper West. Stop foleying it, okay?
I just imagine you on the sidewalk getting splashed by a cab in one of those New York puddles and just going, fuck this.
You're not that far off.
You have
I've gone through this plan multiple times. This pipe dream I have of this.
you have good rent.
So you're on crack. That's what you're telling us.
So I'm spinning out.
You have You have good rent up there in the Heights.
Yes,
Nothing crazy.
Let me run through it. I have a nice apartment and very good rent. The rent's it's
1 bedroom or 2 bedroom?
It's a 1-bedroom apartment.
Okay.
So it's just tight, and I've always said I would like to buy something, and you just can't afford to buy anything in New York.
No.
It's everything. A 1-bedroom apartment is like $700,000.
And it
it's
sucks.
Crazy.
They're so tiny.
They're
and
so
they
tiny,
suck.
and they're shitty, and you have to pay maintenance fees. The taxes on top of it are crazy. So it was a couple of years
Now
ago.
they do appreciate very well, from what I understand.
Yeah, but you're putting so much money in each month through the maintenance fees
Sure.
and stuff like that, which
Like
you can write off.
if we would have known, even when I was up here the first time, when I was a young man and I moved up here right around 9/11.
Where's my 9/11 house?
If me and my brother, if I would have fucking worked really hard for 5 years, and me and my brother and say my roommate, who we were all boys,
Bought a house, an apartment.
would have bought a house or an apartment in, let's say, I don't know, fucking Long Island City,
Sure.
or
But it was all like smokestacks at that point. You couldn't.
that's when you got to see it.
I know.
De Niro saw Tribeca. Made him a fucking millionaire.
He was also a millionaire already. So it's like, yeah, you can roll it. You can't roll a dice when you're a cokehead bartender trying to get a place, and you're not buying out by the smokestacks.
Sounded personal, but all right. I was a waiter. I day bartended a couple of times, but I wasn't that good at it.
And I did Percocets.
No, I didn't do the perks yet. That was in Philly, post 9/11.
This is my 9/11.
You're the first guy to get the flag out, right?
I was.
Yeah, first guy to do a perk on 9/11.
So,
It don't look good.
so would you consider yourself a first responder?
No.
No,
hold on a second, real quick. I was going over to the Brooklyn Comedy Club there from my place, and the Valesco Bridge or whatever.
Pulaski?
Yeah.
Greenpoint.
Yes.
From Long Island City to Greenpoint.
Yeah, to the right, I can't really tell where it is, but it's not Long Island City. I think it's some part of Brooklyn.
It's Greenpoint.
The skyscrapers they're putting up over there
Mm-hmm.
looks like a fucking mini Manhattan.
Yeah.
I'm like,
It's all like apartments and shit. I
God,
think.
and it's weird. You think like it's just like that's the Manhattan and the water goes that way. It's not. It hooks around, and there's like these little canals and waterways in there. It looks like it's going to be really, really nice.
Sure.
So I bought one of those.
I bought a whole building. It's tough to get to Greenpoint, though.
Okay, so take us back to the beginning of this. Not the, you've been thinking about that.
Yeah, we've been talking about it. Of you can't afford to buy in New York,
And
so
some dickhead burned my bagel.
so I'm out. I had chewy bacon. Man, first of all,
Delis screw you. Oh, they screw you with the
deli.
bacon.
The deli bacon is
Get
just
the
sitting
fuck
there. It's
outta
like
here.
bubble
It's
gum.
embarrassing.
It's like bubble gum.
It's embarrassing.
It's horrible.
They put it in the fucking little the
Can, but it's the world's worst bacon. It's the cheapest bacon you can. It's so stringy. It's nuts.
embarrassing.
So
Excuse me. You know who has nice bacon? That Subway sandwich shop. It's probably not real bacon, but it looks perfect. It looks like something fish.
It's a worse version of the deli shit.
yeah,
No, it's not. It's perfect.
there's no such thing as perfect bacon is messy.
Fucking tastes like insoles, dude.
Yeah, you're
Shit
not.
sucks.
I don't think I've ever had it, but that's crazy. I'm not
Okay.
saying I wouldn't like it, but
Sure.
I wouldn't say it's probably not good.
Back to the house.
So, one day.
I feel a little bit better.
Oh, great. One day at the end of last week, I want to call it like maybe Wednesday or something,
Mm-hmm.
or Thursday. I saw this place.
What are you doing now? You're on Zillow?
I'm on Zillow.
That's where you're at?
I was bored. I'm sitting in the apartment by myself.
You don't got fucking Netflix?
Dude, idle hands, man.
That's bad. Well, we're sitting in the idle hands as well, so there is good and bad from it.
Fucking throw on an episode of Yellowstone, dude. What
Yeah.
the fuck?
Greatest trick the devil ever pulled was convincing the world he didn't exist.
What was that crazy? It's back to reality.
What are you sitting there, too? Okay, so she's out of town. The
Sit on
dog's
my
walking
couch.
around. You're sitting on your couch.
Crazy,
And
right?
where's the laptop?
On my lap.
And you're sitting, you're not laying down. You're sitting there just on your computer.
This is a very good question. Are your feet up?
It depends.
Underwear.
I could
Underwear.
Underwear.
never relax with my feet on the floor.
Who says I was relaxed?
Did you ever get a TV?
What the fuck?
Did you ever get a TV?
Yeah, when I got the TV, you got jealous that I had the better TV.
Not no more. Come by. Take it to dinner.
What size TV do you have?
87 inch?
I'm going to put that in my kitchen.
Yeah, right. They don't make. Whatever.
So
I'm getting this whole thing shut down. You're not going anywhere, dickhead.
I'm not leaving. Huh? So here's on. All right. All jokes aside.
Foley's gonna put bubble gums in your locks in this place, dude.
Good luck. I'll get the dog on heroin. I'll tell you that, city kid. Are you gonna bring that? You're gonna bring that mutt down there,
To the beautiful backyard? Yeah, that's where he's gonna
terrorizing
go.
fucking suburban kids?
He's not your dog. Take him over there and show your dog a lesson.
God damn
A
it,
lesson or two in obedience.
Patty!
Wait,
Oh, fuck.
did you do this all sight unseen, by the way?
Let me get there.
That's like asking a girl you match with on Tinder to get married.
I saw it.
Never even been there.
What? I'm pretty sure I've never been to the town.
No shot, dude.
Maybe I drove through it at one point.
Marvinsville. Where's that? Just made up.
Welcome to Skunkstown.
Over there in Possumburg. Kid, you got a new place.
Oh,
Yikes.
you're gonna move to this town. It's gonna be full of vampires, dude.
Oh, no shit.
Everybody's hanging upside down. What the fuck?
Ooh, yikes.
So I saw a place last week.
This is what you're doing. I'm just, and not that I can't get over it, but you're in your apartment. It's a Wednesday. You're not working on the show.
I wouldn't say that.
You got a couple of things going.
Hey, I bebop and scat
All right.
on the couch.
And
That's,
you have
that's hold on. That's the laboratory. That's where the idea is. That's where the crazy plan. I'm there sitting, especially if it's like 11. I got a fucking 11 a.m. I got a fresh cup of coffee. That's the war room. That's
What's the pacing
tinkering away.
situation?
What's that?
What's the pacing situation?
Depends if I'm on the phone. If I'm on the phone, I'm all over the place. I'm like a goddamn pigeon.
So you have Zillow open.
Yeah, I pop open Zillow.
Now, is it
And
even?
I have been.
Is it even?
I've been doing that for since we've had this idea for 3 years.
Now, is it even? Is it a good time to buy now?
No, the mortgage rates are at a insane high.
What does that mean?
Means they charge you double what they were charging you last year to borrow the money.
Is that the APR?
I think so.
I don't know any of that shit.
Yeah, I don't know. No, yeah.
So if you borrow $400,000, you're really paying back $600.
Whatever the number is, I got a really high interest.
But you would think that
38%. Top score. I got the high score, gang.
Annual percentage rate.
There you go.
What are the mortgage rates right now?
7. Yeah, pull it up.
Okay, it just says Jesus Christ. It says true to roof.
It says Kippy's an idiot.
Yeah. Mortgage rate forecast for
Forecast? What the fuck?
I
I don't even know.
It's averaging at 6.71% right now.
I'm
So s-
higher than that.
So okay, so
Oh shit!
so let's say hold on. Let's say it's 7%.
Okay.
So what does that mean? That means
That
if
means
you
for every $100,000 I borrow, I owe them $107,000.
that's not that bad. Who gives a fuck? So it's $7,000 per 100,000. So 7.
I don't know what
1,
that-
2,
yeah, that's
3,
right.
4. So you owe $21,000 more than what you paid for it.
No, that's
Who
not
gives
right.
a
No,
fuck?
that's not right. It's
You're not going to make the
No,
payments anyway.
I should know this.
Oh my God, you should.
It's a lot of money.
Nah, he's got family down there to walk him through it. If I would go right to my brother.
Yeah, I went the realtor that my brother and sister use. I talked to him.
Mm-hmm.
When
He stopped laughing, what did he say?
Yeah, he started really. They probably want to know stuff. Like he's really prying. He's like, "Did you
How's
pull
the big
this?"
guy feeling?
Is he pissed at this? You gonna tell him on hard feelings?
Did he start the Ozempics?
So I saw it.
What did the cardiologist say?
Hey, you get that endocrinologist yet? Wasn't he fucked up in the office? I heard the big man was drunk at the endocrinologist.
God damn it, I was. By the way, I didn't tell you this because it was that day. No diabetes.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
Full-blown alcoholic, though. Bit of a booze bag. I got your chart here. It says you're a lush. So I saw the place, whatever.
Wait, hold on. Back this up. You see the place on Zillow, you like it.
Yes, but hold on. Put a pin. I've been looking at Zillow for 3 years.
Okay.
All over. Pennsylvania, Jersey, the shore, upstate New York, kind of all over the place.
Right.
Just looking. seeing what's out there. Because
I'm getting out.
I'm not getting out.
I'm getting out.
So here's the thing. We're at a position where, I finally make a living, an income, right?
Mm-hmm.
Most 36-year-old men who have careers own a house of some sort.
Sure.
Even my friends who were like mechanics own a house. It's not,
Sure.
You know what I mean? It's like,
So I'm really behind the 8 ball, aren't I?
yeah, I would say so. So I was always looking, and you can't buy in New York because it's just so fucking expensive, and you're buying you get a shitty, I'd have a smaller apartment than I have now, and I'd be in debt up past my fucking eyeballs, you know? So the idea was to buy an affordable place outside of the city, because if you're just paying fucking 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 grand in rent, whatever the fuck, these nice places are, that's all just going out the fucking door.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah, so I'm going, now I bought a house, I keep my rent low where I'm at now, and I have a normal-sized mortgage payment, and now I'm gaining equity in the house in those payments.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's like storing money there. It's parking money.
Sure.
Tim Dillon owns multiple houses.
Sure.
I'm trying to be Timmy D.
You, my friend, are no Tim Dillon. Tell you that.
Talking to him yesterday, actually.
Really?
Homeowners, we talk.
He was giving you a couple pointers?
No, I saw a billboard. It's in my hometown. And I took a picture and said,
Hey, buddy, show you in a billboard. Keep it up.
Baby.
Do you need to put eyes on property before you buy it?
Have you ever bought a house on Craigslist without ever going to it?
You ever buy a house on Carvana?
Buy a house out of a vending machine?
Fucking bozo.
So I sent it to my wife. She really liked it. She was like, there's an open house this weekend. Go take a look. But in the meantime, we had already started putting our ducks in a row come Thursday and Friday.
To
get pre-approved for a loan, for a mortgage.
Wait, say it again? This is last week you started doing? She said go to the open house.
Yeah.
Oh, but now you've already...
you get pre-approved for a loan. You're like pre-approved, and it's good for like, I don't know, like you have for like 60 days or 90 days. Or
so
whatever.
on Thursday or Friday, you got pre-approved for a loan.
Yes. So I was pre-approved for a loan.
Okay.
And then I went to see it. I talked to the realtor who told me to do all of this stuff.
Of course they... Oh, this is a friend realtor.
Yeah. Which I didn't know. You can't like talk to the seller. I don't know anything.
No, you're not supposed to even meet each other.
She goes, she called me or something, or we ended up on the phone. My wife emailed her. She called me, and she's like, "Yeah, do you have a realtor?" I'm like, "No." I was talking to a guy, whatever. She's like, "Well, then I can't talk to you if you've already talked to someone." It's like very like, she's like, "You're technically married. Like, I legally can't talk to you. I have to talk to your representation." She's like, "I can represent you if you don't have anybody." Like, oh.
Which you don't. You didn't.
I know, but I don't like, she's then both of ours. She's the buyer and the sellers.
Oh, I thought you reached out to your family friend who was a realtor.
I did, but it was still like vaguely. It was like, this is what you do.
Okay.
And I was not thinking I was going to buy a fucking house.
Man, can realtors do that?
She said, she's like, I can represent both the buyer and the seller. I'm like, look,
get the
Toots, I don't
fuck
know,
outta
I don't know
here.
nothing, but you ain't negotiating with yourself on this one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
welcome to both sides against the middle.
Yeah,
realty,
no
Get the
dude.
fuck
Shit.
out of here. I'm like, no, that's
Fucking
probably,
welcome to Screwmax.
that's probably very, that's pretty good. That's probably very,
Thank you.
very normal. I'm sure that happens all the time. But just in my head, I'm like,
Fuck that.
I
No
can't.
way.
I was just like, I don't know anything, but that doesn't feel
Yeah,
right.
because her job is to jack the price up for them, but then you need a guy to jack it down for you.
Sure.
Who's
But-
doing the jacking?
I don't think anybody would feel comfortable with that.
I think people do it. I think it probably happens a lot with idiots like me who just call or whatever.
Okay.
Did you go to the open house?
Went to the open house.
Ah!
I did go to the-
Solo?
No, with mother.
Any refreshments?
No. I didn't even think of that.
That ain't a good sign.
I would have walked.
They had real realtor vibes, too.
Who did?
The realtors.
Did you meet the lady?
Yeah. There was
But
two of
so
them.
you would talk to her on the phone.
I talked to her on the phone, like I said.
Right.
I talked to her
Now,
on
let
the
me
phone.
ask you this. Can you decide you want a different realtor
Then theirs?
than the double dipping lady?
No, she represents the seller.
Do you think
I don't have any.
No, I know, but because you said you talked to her first. Does she have first dibs on you now?
Well, she said, she goes, I can represent you, but you have to tell me now. Or whatever.
What'd you say?
I said, that's when I was like, I can represent the buyer and the seller. And I'm like, no, I'll talk to my guy.
Good.
now? Do you
That's
think
new guy Luke?
Look!
Do you think these guys are prepared for the absolute goon squad you're about to send over for the inspection?
Oh, yeah. I got 2 tree roofers popping through, couple of siding guys.
This drywall's loose. Car goes through it.
Looks like the driveway's a little fucked up. It's just
Yeah.
Mike with a jackhammer.
This was here when I got here. How was the house?
Very nice. I genuinely...
Like new word? Give me an idea of what.
1960.
Okay.
You're going to buy some goddamn hippie house?
It's all beaded doors and shit. There's a sunken living room. Everybody's on opium.
Little fuck pit. Any renovations inside?
That I need to do?
No, that have been done.
Yeah.
Would you do anything?
I have to do a bathroom or 2, maybe 1 bathroom.
Just for your liking, or just they're jammed up?
It's just old.
You got to pay for that too. You know that. I don't think that's in the original loan. I think then you got to then take a homeowner's loan out against the mortgage that you can't afford.
I didn't say I can afford the mortgage.
Did they tell you what the monthly payments would be?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's normal.
That's not bad then. So what's
No,
the?
that's just what this is. What you're making it seem like I'm an idiot. I own a business and I'm 36. I can buy a house.
Okay, I want to buy a house then.
You should buy a house. I told you not to rent this money pit you're in, but you don't listen to me. You had to have your 87-inch TV, huh?
God damn it!
And your rooftop terrace.
The broad talked me into
This
it.
guy's got a terrace. What terrace? So we went and saw it. Very nice. I went to disqualify. I went to be like, yeah, it's just not what I was looking for.
What'd the piece have to say?
I would have heard one squeaky stare, and I would have been out.
Yeah. Well, no, loose. Is that a loose floorboard?
What's that, a B? Yellow jacket? I'm out of here.
Is there pollen in them trees?
What's any fence?
Fence.
Fenced in yard.
Uh-huh.
How many acres you got?
A little under 1.
What? That's a nice piece of property.
Nice piece of property.
Cul-de-sac?
No.
Huh.
Dead end.
Thoroughfare.
Any trains running through the yard or anything like that?
No. No neighbor in the back.
No neighbor in it. What's back there?
Woods.
Werewolves.
Yeah. The heebie-jeebies.
That's what.
Fucking Jeepers Creepers comes out after
That's
dark.
what's back there. When you see one of those planks of the fence open up underways,
Wait, planks of the fence.
Hey, the little rascals coming through. I'll tell you that. With the glowing
You
red
just-
eyes.
You see eyes in the knots, like in the holes.
Dude.
I'm out. I am a little scared to be in the suburbs. Just because I'm so conditioned.
It's real quiet
I'm
out
just
there.
too
And they got
conditioned
no
to this.
street lights down there.
I know. I'm going to have to get some fucking nickel.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, you're pacing with the gat.
Of course.
I'm thinking with it. Yeah, going to have to get some heat.
Of course.
I genuinely don't think I'll get the house.
Why not?
They said it was very competitive. They're like, yeah, it's very, a lot of people want it.
So you're pre-approved without getting into too many details. You're pre-approved for a certain monetary value on a home,
Sure.
right?
Sure.
And you can use that from this certain bank. You can use that
To buy that house.
or another house. You don't have to go and
I
get.
think so. I don't know all the I genuinely don't know all the stipulations. You're talking to a guy who I've had real estate classes in college. It's like finance. It's like stocks. I like 1 or 2 words I don't understand, I glaze over. And I just go, if you'll give it to me and I can make the payments, great. That's kind of where I'm at. Genuinely.
Okay. So if you do get approved for it, you're pulling the trigger?
Yeah.
Huh.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
If you get
We're not
shot down,
getting
are you
any-
going to keep shopping around?
This one...
Or was this kind of like
This was such a fluke. Me and my wife have different wants and or needs out of the house that we genuinely don't agree on.
Please tell.
She wants something older,
Okay.
like farmhousey. They're Germans.
Okay.
They live in the rocks and stuff.
It's fucking freezing. You got the bad windows and the no insulation.
And
then the pipes are bursting.
And the spirits. I'm not fucking messing. I don't need no old pitchfork hanging on the wall swinging. A sickle or something.
The old Henderson place?
Yeah, fuck that. There's one on my block. I don't like it.
You know what you do get in one of those old houses, though, a lot of times? A good banister for some sliding.
Oh, no.
I find some old World War II money stuck in the
Yeah.
It's joints drywall, right?
Yeah.
All right.
I mean,
So she's cool with it. It's not as old as she wanted to be.
it's not as old, but I wanted something new. I was looking at new construction.
This ain't German engineering, bro. This is shoddy Pennsylvania craftsmanship.
Kippy didn't. I don't want something where there might be a ghost. I wanted brand new.
You know what you could
construction.
do? You could buy a lot and build.
I don't have that money or capacity to do that.
Is that more money?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
And
that's,
time consuming.
yeah. That's how they get you. Hey, it's base $500,000, and then by the time they run you through the fucking ringer, it's a $4 million house, and I ain't got it.
A buddy of mine just did that.
Yeah, I think it's way more expensive.
Let me
it's all
tell-
like custom. It's like, what kind of this do you want? What do you want? Do you want this? Do you want the high ceilings? It's like it's all negotiable. And they give you a real base pricing. And that don't come with outlets or nothing. They
No,
get a-
dude. You're looking at a half a house, and they're going, you want to live in this thing? It's 200 more grand.
Yeah, then they really jack. They really fucking.
Sure.
I think. I don't know. So no one's in my family ever bought new construction except my dad and my mom when they moved out of the city. It was the only time anybody I know has ever done new. So I don't know really what that entails. But
And with new construction, no ghosts, but you do have teens fucking in there.
yeah, it's like you know.
Sure.
So we
God
got
forbid one takes a header into the fucking
basement. I know.
and you got to deal with that.
So we put the offer. We have such differences. She wants something old. I want something new. She wants something like more remote, and I'm like, that's how the monsters get you.
This ain't Ramon enough?
This is a good because there's no one in the back,
Yeah.
so it's like you have your space.
Remote. What's this brought up to?
I don't know.
Now I don't trust her.
It's heebie-jeebies.
She's trying to get you in an old farmhouse where no one can hear you scream.
start
I
taking
don't
my
like that.
toenails
I need
off.
this guy for a couple more years. Nuts.
So we
Go out there, we're eating Kippy stew. Where's Kevin? I don't like this. Hans is wearing a button-down shirt for some reason at the head of the table.
got glasses on.
The talented Mr. Kippy. You still see identity.
Yeah. It's close to New York for scootability. You know what I mean?
Theoretically, I know what you're talking
It's
about.
it's close.
Because getting across that goddamn city is a real fucking pain in the ass.
So yeah, I don't know. I mean, we'll see what happens. It was pretty crazy. My wife, like I said, my wife hasn't seen it. I went over, took the videos, did the walk. It felt nice. It was cool. I was excited. I was not scared because I feel like I do most of my stupid decisions not scared. I'm like, what are you going to take the house? Then take the fucking house.
Take the
I'll
fucking
figure it out. I'll
house.
live at Tootie's.
Got the place up in the heights. Who gives a shit?
That's what I'm saying. It's like very like, and that's not the right way to think.
I wonder how you do that with, like, do you have to get dual citizenship?
What?
How does that work? What's your primary? What's your whatever?
I would be a primary, I'm still a New York resident.
Sure.
They just
Or-
give you a
But
Wawa
if you
gift
did
card.
primary PA, maybe you wouldn't have to get jammed up on the fucking state taxes.
I'm
up here.
thinking long term and New York City taxes too. New York City, New York State. I'm over there, Pensy, up in the Pocono.
They give you money out there. A
So
little rock salt for the sidewalk.
we'll see. I don't
What's
know.
the shoveling look like?
Got a big driveway,
Really?
big, huge.
How big? Can I see the house from the street?
Yeah,
Okay, so it's not that big. Would you say your mom's driveway is big?
yeah, it's a bigger driveway.
It's a bigger driveway.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Uh-huh.
Fireplace
Yes.
in the bedroom?
I bring my own heat.
Really?
Well, no fireplace in the bedroom.
Deck.
Oh, sorry. No deck, but a dope like hard patio, scaped back, like a hardscape backyard.
Would you get a pool?
Not right away. I don't have any money if this thing goes through. If this thing goes through, we're going up to 5 episodes a week.
Nice.
No. It's not gonna financially ruin me. I talked to
It's my new mantra.
Well, I mean, we roll the dice. That's what we do.
There's no weird thing like with the housing thing in '08 that they're about to jack the interest rates or anything like that. Is that what happened?
No. They were selling houses that weren't worth what they were and people couldn't pay for them. So when they defaulted on them, they end up owing $500,000 on a house worth $200,000. So
Right.
they couldn't even sell the house to get your money back.
Gotcha.
I think
Yeah.
from the Big 8.
I thought
or
it was
whatever.
something like
The Big Break. What's it called? The Big Fix.
Big Short.
The Big Short.
I thought
The
that
Big Raise.
they gave them a certain percentage rate, and then after 6 months it got jacked up. That's what I thought they were doing.
Maybe.
Could be
sure.
wrong. I don't
No,
know.
that could totally be a thing. I leaned on my brother a lot for this because I don't know anything about nothing. Leaned on him a lot for it, and he was like, "Yeah, talk to the guy I bought my house from. My sister bought her house from, and they kind of,
Said it look good?
yeah, I guess. I don't know, but it's like, well, my thing is like I'm afraid. Yeah, fuck. Like not afraid, but it's like, what the fuck am I doing? But it's like 90%.
We're not grown men.
90% of the dudes my age with a job own a house.
Sure.
Somewhere. It's not like I'm not buying a penthouse and fucking. I'm buying a house in the suburbs,
Mm-hmm.
which tens of millions of people do. It's not, And I'm like, yeah, that's normal. The normal thing to do in your mid-30s when you're married is get a house. It's the
Mhm.
American dream.
Mm-hmm.
Be up here in a fucking one-bedroom shoebox my whole life.
Mm-hmm.
I need a. But now, if it were
You
to
gotta
happen,
cut the grass,
I know. I've been looking forward to getting a landscaper.
You wouldn't just get a John Deere and cut it yourself?
Well, I'm not going to be down there every week.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean?
Okay. Got the landscaper.
Get a landscaper.
I could cut it. Stay there.
It's got an herb garden already cooking.
Ooh.
We're talking
I was going to pay for it.
little Panama Red in the back.
Do a little growing operation. And hey, you're making sense. Why didn't you say something?
Talking.
It's going to be a drug house. Okay.
Talking sauna.
What are you talking about?
You can buy those. You can buy saunas.
Oh, yeah, of course. I thought you'd already had one.
Sauna, cold
What's the
plunge.
shed situation?
The shed is the garage. Oh no, there's a shed. There's a shed all the way in the back.
Okay.
The
That's
garage.
where the bees are.
A couple of wasps will get you.
You got to get security lights put around the whole thing. I know you.
Buddy,
I would have ones going into the woods.
I'm doing the neighbor's house too. I'm getting everybody.
Plus a couple of those ring cams to see anybody fucking walking around back there.
I want one of those switches where I go, good junk.
The bars come over the windows.
Like someone's escaping fucking Shawshank. I'm getting you, Daddy. If you think I'm not gonna have a fucking some steel with a glass of whiskey looking out those windows late at night, you're nuts.
You're walking around the open house going, what's the Frankenstein switch situation? I got to put that in myself. Or
Whole place is a panic room. That's what I'm talking about. Now you're getting somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
That's where you see UFOs and stuff like that out there, though.
No, it's very suburban. It's a Anytown, USA. It's very suburban. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. It's like, I mean, what the fuck else do you do at 36 years old? You buy a house. You know what I mean?
Sure.
You get in, you get cracking. Now, how does this make you feel?
I don't like it.
Yeah.
Makes me feel like I'm behind, which I am behind. 47 years old. I got nothing. I don't have any property. No family.
I don't have any property either.
Sure.
I find out tomorrow.
Yikes. I hope it works out for you, though, obviously.
Do you?
Yeah, I do. I already bought me and T-Bone a place.
it's
You
nice.
put it with the herpy?
Out Long Island, me and T-Bone. No, I don't know. I've been thinking about that, too.
Well, like, it's also, like, less
We
jokes.
really took a real backwards, you not so much, but me, a real backwards trip in life.
Well, it depends on what your goals are and stuff. Different people
Sure.
want different stuff. Not everybody wants a house and a picket fence and a dog and a wife. who
That
loves
would have
them.
been nice. Yeah. Now that I'm 47 and I look on it with no kids and stuff like that, yeah, I fucked up.
Any one of those things would have been all right.
The drugs in a room maybe weren't worth it, looking back.
No, it's also like, as you know, my stepdad passed away this year, and it's like, you want to, you go down to see Patty a
Sure.
lot. It's like, I want to be
Not as much as I should.
I want to spend time with my mom, and that gives me a reason. And my wife's family lives in Germany, so my family is, her closest family is my family. So it's like I want them to be able to spend time together, and you know, as we, I mean, we're busy and shit like that, but it's like to have a place to get to go spend time with friends and family is, and as, you know, gain equity and not
Away
just,
from me, otherwise.
no, but it's also like, if we were going to move,
Am I going to be getting the invite to this joint?
not with that attitude.
Believe this shit.
Wait till you see the backyard. You're going to plots.
I got to come in the side
Hey,
door.
Toby, that's why this place is such a dump. But yeah, we'll see. So we'll have an update for you. Maybe even in, because we're doing the AYG on the road, maybe by tomorrow from when you're hearing this, there will be an update.
Yikes. A lot going on.
Yeah, baby. Mm-hmm. So we'll see.
Yeah?
We shall see. In this day or another.
Yes, we shall.
Oh, man, you're upset.
I'm not. No, what do you mean? I'm not fucking happy for you.
You're in your head.
Of course.
Okay.
I made a lot of stupid mistakes in this life.
You got time to turn it around.
Do I?
I told you not to get the apartment. You didn't listen to me.
It's Ozempic. Better be a miracle
We
cure.
were drunk at Joey Rose's, and you said, fuck you, Kippy, I'm getting it.
Gang, we love you to death.
Oh, yeah.
And we'll see you next week.
Peace.